100 days. That is the new challenge for myself. 100 days in which I hope that you can participate and you can see the progress. Do you know what the challenge is? Why 100 days? 100 days for what? Okay, well, welcome back to another episode of the Diary of a Digital Entrepreneur. And as you know, a few weeks, months ago, I set a challenge for myself. It was 365 days of publishing these videos every single day for 365 days on YouTube. And it's in Spanish and in English, in both languages. 2 videos per day, technically. Now, if you have no idea what I'm talking about, then check out episode 1, episode 30, and episode 61. I talk about that about this challenge in those episodes. But most likely you do know what I'm talking about. So I created a new challenge for myself, which is 100 days of publishing content on Instagram. Why Instagram? Well, as you know, I have been, you might know, if you don't, now you will. I have been focused mostly on LinkedIn for the last several years. And now it's time for me to start moving to other, not moving, but start working in other platforms as well. YouTube started a few weeks ago, months ago. No, I've been working on that one for longer, but now more. And now Instagram. Instagram, I have 2 accounts, Spanish and English. The Spanish one has less than 50 followers, and the English one, maybe 170 or something like that. And in both of them, I barely publish any content. And when I'm saying barely, I mean you can count with the fingers in your hands the number of posts that I did in the last year, probably. So I think that it's time to try to grow it. And what is the challenge? Well, I don't see Instagram as my main focus for now. So full disclosure, I have not gone through a training or any sort of course to understand what are the better strategies. Right now, what I want to do is repurpose the content that I am creating and that my team is creating with the different videos that I have recorded for this diary and all over in the last years. So we are creating these clips, these shorts that work as reels for Instagram. If you don't know, in Instagram, they call reels the shorts, the videos. So I'm going to be publishing 2 videos, 2 reels per day on Instagram. And maybe that's going to be for 100 days. And maybe around day 40 or 50, I will start publishing an image as well. One picture with some text. We'll see. It will depend on the results that I'm seeing from the videos. And yeah, the idea here is first repurpose the content that I am already creating, and 2, create that habit of the discipline of publishing content on Instagram. And then once those 2 things are created, then it will be easier for me at some point to say, okay, it's time to start optimizing my work. We are publishing all this content. Let's see how we can improve the conversions, the amount of people that follow, the engagement, and whatnot. But right now, for me, it would be very easy to say, well, you know what? We're not focusing on Instagram, so don't worry. But the reality is that at this point, because of the situation in my business, it's pretty easy to start publishing content. I have the shorts created from these videos. We are creating those shorts. basically all we need to do is organize it in a Google Sheet, all the videos. So day one, we're gonna publish these 2 videos. Day two, these 2 videos. Day three, these 2 videos. And add some text, some captions for the video, which normally comes from the same video, or I just go write something and whatnot. And then that file, that's the Google Sheet, we upload it to a platform that we use to automate publishing content in social media. And that's it. We have 15, 30, 20, whatever days that we upload, or even the 100 days. So it takes a few hours, maybe even a couple days to do all this work if we add all the time from different people. But it's definitely worth it to see what are the results of this experiment. What I want to tell you with all this, the objective of this podcast today is that while you might not be able to focus on multiple platforms right now, and you shouldn't, if you are getting started, you should focus on the ones that you can find your audience and your clients. And if you are in B2B, business to business, LinkedIn is the one for that. But either case, because this challenge is not about Instagram, it's about challenging ourselves with tasks that we know that we can do. We know they don't take that much time, but we are not implementing. So my advice is, please challenge yourself with one of those tasks. Find out something that you should be doing, that you want to do, but for some reason you always find excuses to not do it. And set an amount of days in which that will be accomplished, or amount of days that you will dedicate X amount of time every day, or you will create X amount of posts, X amount of videos, whatever, every day for a number of days. It doesn't need to be 100, you can do 50, you can do 365, whatever it is, and then commit yourself to that. Don't fail. Don't fail. And if you can automate it, even better. If you can outsource part of it so that they can automate it, even better. If you can automate, outsource, and delegate, even better. But get it done. That's it for today. So if you are interested in seeing what are the results of this challenge, what are the results of consistency, which consistency normally beats everything else. Consistency often beats hard work, because hard work without consistency is just a few days of work. And consistency is every single day grinding, and that normally gives results. So my friend, you can find my Instagram account below in the link. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye for today. See you in the next episode.